In the world of literature, there's a lot of great, wonderful authors, always have been throughout the history of books. To my thinking and my personal feeling, there's no author better than Anne Rice. And I just want to speak to you briefly today about her new upcoming book called The Wolves of Midwinter. And this is what I'm holding now is uh, an ARC, an advanced reader copy, and this is basically a mock-up of the book that the publication house puts out uh, pre-publication to reviewers and a select number of people to take a look at it, mostly like for reviewers, and um, these become available to people in different ways. But this will be the cover of the book. It comes out October the 15th. Uh, Kind of a nighttime snowy look there. Beautiful cover. Wolves of Midwinter, the Wolf Gift Chronicles, and this is a sequel, as many of you know, to Anne's wonderful werewolf book, which came out last year called The Wolf Gift, featuring the young character Reuben Golding, who inherits a vast mansion, Nidic Point in California, and he becomes a werewolf. He's a young reporter, and his werewolf character becomes quite famous and also infamous. And he's known as a, just in a very brief nutshell, without going into it too much. I can't really review the book per se right now, as much as I would love to tell you all about it until publication day or close to publication day. But if you read the first book, The Wolf Gift, you know that Reuben Golding's character, his werewolf character, is basically an avenging werewolf. He's not one who attacks the innocent. He has a sense, a feel, an instinct for the evil in the world, and he goes out to rectify that, especially when it's evil directed at innocents. And so, very interesting, dynamic going on there, and a really fantastic read, as was Wolf Gift, which was heralded as Anne's return to the supernatural. I don't think she ever really stopped writing about the supernatural, but for a lot of people, Wolf Gift and this book will be a return to what Anne does best, writing really thoughtful, meaning, fascinating character studies, philosophical ponderings, woven into a just a rich, really rip snorting page turner. Lots of fun to read, no doubt, and has something for everybody. And I will provide links to Wolf Gift and to the Wolves of Midwinter, which you can pre-order on Amazon. I wouldn't say that you have to read Wolf Gift to appreciate Wolves of Midwinter, but it probably would help to know, um, the first part of the story. And it's just a really fantastic book in its own. I know that you would like it. So, um, all of the um, all of the serious concerns that Anne Rice has always dealt with her entire career, be it questions of good and evil, of spirituality, of personal identity, existential questions, philosophical questions, all woven into just a really gripping, wonderful story. By all means, pre-order The Wolves of Midwinter. You will not be sorry. Take my word for it, and I know you'll love it. And at the um, at the center of the book, and I've told Anne about this, my impressions of it, my thoughts of it. There is a long Christmas party. And the book really does, it takes place at the holidays, as you might can imagine, given the title, and does a really great job of this sort of duality of being a Christmas tale somewhat, as well as taking place at a time of paganism, Midwinter, and there is a very elaborate holiday fete or Christmas party, if you will. It's a very long sequence about in the middle of the book that takes place, and it reminds me if any of you are familiar with the great Italian director Luchino Visconti's movie The Leopard. Toward the end of that movie, the character, the older count that Burt Lancaster plays, has a very there's a very grand ball that sort of finishes the film. Very long scene, and series of scenes, and his character is sort of meditating on life, on death, on mortality, on the changes that's happening in his life and the world. And it's reminiscent to me of what Reuben is going to, except he's a younger man and, really kind of at the beginning of his life, and, not somebody at the end looking back, but um, just beautifully crafted story through and through. You get to know more about Reuben and his family. He has a brother who's a priest, so you get more into like religious, philosophical questions of good and evil, and right. What right do we have to, actively try to correct evil in the world, and how we go about it, and just really fascinating read, lots of fun to read, and the another factor that I love, two things that I really love. One of them is the house Nidic Point, which those of you who have read Wolf Gift are familiar with. It's a giant mansion in California that Reuben inherits basically, and it's like one of those great mansions of literature that's really a character all into itself. And there's more of the house, more secrets of the house revealed. Also, with this book, the Morfenkinder, who are the tribe, the ancient tribe of werewolves that Reuben is the latest member of. We meet more of the werewolf. This is people, werewolves coming from other parts of the world to the Christmas party, and there's minor characters who really make an incredible. Don't have much, space as far as the book goes, but just really leave an indelible remark. There's one female character, and I think I remember her name, but it's kind of escaping me, so I won't say it. But she's got really a very short but memorable part in it. She's vicious. She is really not someone who the Wolf Gift has, uh, I would say, made into a more positive person. And she's very negative, very vicious, very suspicious of the world. And even though she's in the book a short period, she leaves a very vivid impression, or she did for me. And I mean, that's just a minor character. So by all means, do yourself a favor. Uh, uh, Pre-order Wolves of Midwinter from Amazon. I will provide the links to this and to the Wolf Gift. And whenever the book is published, I'll do a more proper review or thoughts on it. And if you have read the Wolf Gift, please let me know what you think about it in the comments. Thanks a lot for watching, and I'll speak with you soon.